Diamonds in my chain, I still give the streets hope. Look out for the king. Used to never leave my brothers, never change up on the through the hurt and the pain. I ain't lame.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Kobe White.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1. After this final game of the regular season, for some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly. And I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now here's White. Outside Giddey. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Cleveland. Here's Strus. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Josh Giddey.
Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight.
Defensive foul, Jared Allen. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Giddey. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The 3 connects from downtown.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Ball against Garland. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over White. Mitchell misses. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Strus against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Strus. Pass to Vucevic. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
To the inside. Mitchell. It's tipped. They get it back. Giddey with it. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. There's a screen. There's Ball with a 3. And he buries his first look.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. It's blocked. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And that one falls for Ball. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And so Ball nails both of them. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
And Allie, thanks. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Welcome to the Cards, your Chicago Buffalo.
Take a second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. Number 5, the Bulls.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Giddey against Strus. Giddey passes to Vucevic. It's not going to go for him. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Garland against Ball. Mobley, a screen on Ball. Garland for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. White, the pass to Giddey. Vucevic against Garland. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Allen with a screen on Ball. Pass to Strus. Garland feeling it out a bit. Mobley on a screen. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
You've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Here's Vucevic. Allen defending. from the left block. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night. The Cavaliers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Back to Mitchell. Rebound by the Bulls.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Pass to Buzelis. Garland against ball. Picked by Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see this future.
Quite good.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Bulls making their last shot.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws dropped for Strus. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. That one's no good. Chicago leading. Now here's White. Kitty.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
Josh Giddey.
That free throw misses.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Mitchell. And the second free throw is good. Now Garland. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Out to Mobley. Garland against Smith. Just 4 to shoot. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Garland against Giddey. White for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Garland against Giddey. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside White. Fast break, Cleveland. Finished off the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Now you get Darius Garland in the open floor, and look out, folks. So capable in transition.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
And the shot is good by Garland. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Giddey into the lane. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice onto Pike, send it back.
Jerome, no good. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. Over Hunter. White can't hit. Here's Jerome. Covered by Smith. Pass to Jerome. Here's Garland. Allen inside. Giddey defends. Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And he drops it first.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Herter comes in for White. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Garland against Giddey. Outside Garland. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. Pass to Garland. From downtown. That shot, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it. I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. Hunter, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Bulls have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Giddey passes to Vucevic. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. So much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a in the two positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Here's Giddey after the basket by Cleveland. 1:16 left in the opening quarter. It's good. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Pass to Hunter. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jalen Smith.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for two.
Free throw good. Hunter. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Carter in for Giddey. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Darius Garland. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smith outside. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Herter finds Carter. The kick out to Williams. Knocks down the long K. And that'll tie this game up.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, Cleveland's shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Outside Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Williams. Here's Hunter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Herter. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Cavaliers ahead. Up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
The Cavaliers leading. We've got Kevin Herter, Buzelis out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Terry in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hunter finds Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Shoot 2.
First one falls.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. And here is Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Buzelis. Left side Herter. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Jerome. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Here's Hunter. Shots blocked.
Really nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
Williams misses. Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Okoro, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Three-pointer, Buzelis is rebounded by Okoro.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Hunter. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
The Bulls trail by 4. Williams with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Jerome. Still no points. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Left side, Williams. Now here's Herter. Guarded by Okoro. Picked by Smith. 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You need your big to set good screen and be able to get out of it and get a basket. Nicely done.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Jerome. Williams defending. Jerome, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your White Squad. Who wants a t-shirt?
Checked in. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Okoro. Collins passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Garland. Outside Horton Tucker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Taylor Horton-Tucker. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Good on both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Fires it. Chicago with a rebound. And Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Strus's shot is off. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Garland comes with the double team. Smith passes to Horton-Tucker. 6 to shoot. And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. Number 5 is DeAndre Hunter.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
You know, and being the slashers that they are, having that kind of success at the line does even more to get them into attack mode. They're always looking to create some contact and get to the line for what is an almost automatic 2 points.
And the first one at the line is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Herter. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Darius Garland. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Herter's checked in for Horton-Tucker. And that's good as he hits both shots. Chicago leading. White with it. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. That's tipped. Here's Jerome. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Herter passes to Vucevic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a three-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. A nice shot by Mitchell.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
White, the pass to Smith. Pass to Herter. Williams on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Hunter. And he's going for the oop here.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making some changes. Ball comes in for Williams, and it's Josh Giddey in for Herter. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okiki's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Jerome. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Okiki. And here's Hunter, covered by Smith. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period. Doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hunter. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good for Hunter. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. White against Mitchell. From 9 feet. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. White's got 7 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jerome, nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Now Giddey. The layup misses. Strus against Ball. Pass to Jerome. Here's Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Giddey. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Outside Hunter. He takes it in. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Ball finds Giddey. Yep, count it. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Here's Jerome. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
That one's off. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 5. Out to the right wing. White looking it over. Nails it from 3. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick and roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
Pass to White. They set a pick. Into the lane. And the layup falls. White's got 14 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mitchell against White. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Josh Giddey.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Bulls leading by 8. Ball passes to Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no luck that time either.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Here's Strus. Good work defensively by White.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Giddey. This one for 3. No grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Now here's Okoro. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The jump hook, and Allen puts it in. Allen's got 10.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. White for 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, there's the alley. White for 3. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Now here's Okoro. Pass to Hunter. Back to Okoro. Here's Mobley. Okoro with the ball. Pounded by Ball. Here's Mobley. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mobley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Here's Vucevic. The fadeaway J is off the mark. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
54.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Chicago Bulls.
They have outworked and outperformed their opponents so far. Didn't come in as the favorites, but they might be the favorites now.
Classic underdog story, but they still need to write the ending.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Well, right now for Chicago, they have plenty to play for, Shaq. I mean, you're trying to play your way into the AC.
Yeah, taking control of their fate. Biggest game of the year for them.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's the teardrop, and it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Nails the baby hook. Mobley's got 10.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's White. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
here's Strus. He has 6. Right side Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen a screen. Unloads. Garland no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Ball against Mitchell. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic in the post. He's against Allen. Vucevic's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Strus outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Strus. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. There's a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Here's Allen. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
And so here is Chicago. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Pass the ball. Now Giddey, covered by Strus. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by White. White against Mitchell. Now here's Allen.
Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Outside White. Out to the wing. 3-pointer, Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. Strus against Giddey. Now here's Strus. Guarded closely. Missed inside.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And you look at Matas Muzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving.
Now here's White. He's got 21. That's his third miss of the game. 9 for 12 overall. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Pass to Muzelis. Hook loose. Now Giddey. There's a screen. Back to White to win the cold spell. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Throws it up high. And a fast break now for the Bulls. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to ball. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Garland up top. Pounded by Ball. Strus the pass to Mobley. Here's Muzelis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to White. Strus against Giddey. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
For Chicago, Williams is checked in for Ball, and Herter's subbed in for White. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers on D, trailing by 10. Outside Herter, back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's got 8.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell drains it through contact. Wow.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Giddey. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for him.
So elusive when handling the rock. What a move by Josh Giddey.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Herter. Mitchell misses. Bulls leading by 12. Outside Giddey. Williams a screen on Garland. And it's Giddey off the drive. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
They're really working the paint now.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Giddey passes to Vucevic, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Chicago making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Darius Garland. On defense, the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Smith against Mobley. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. They get it back. Smith outside. Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Okoro passes to Jerome. Mobley outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
First free throw is good.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
The Bulls making a switch here. Collins checked in. And both free throws good for Mobley. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hunter against Williams. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Collins comes with a double. Here's Jerome. And the deficit down inside single digits. Jerome's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Pass to Hunter. Over Williams. Hunter can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 8. High arcing shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
First one falls for him. Green's checked in for Allen. And both free throws good for Herter. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Jerome. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hunter, a screen on Giddey. Here's Jerome. Giddey defends. And here's Hunter from the arc. Counted from distance. Hunter's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So we'll see Kevin Herter go to the line here. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Giddey.
At the line for Chicago, Kevin Herter. 1 shot.
Cavaliers trail by 10. Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Hunter. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got his first basket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Carter. Collins outside. Herder with it. Shoots. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 9.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And here's Hunter. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. They've got Javon Carter. Jalen Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Kevin Herder, and it's Phillips in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Strus with it. Now Herder defending. Thompson scanning the floor. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Jerome. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Phillips. To the paint. The shot. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Strus. Back to Thompson. Hunter on the wing. Outside Strus. Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Herder finds Carter. Takes it inside. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Hunter. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Welcome to the court, your
for Carter. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kuro is checked in for Thompson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Hunter, a screen on Williams. Garland, the pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. He drops it from range.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Herder. Now Smith. It's Williams. High post. Releases. Herder can't hit.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Here's Jerome. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Tom Jerome, shooting 1.
Bulls leading by 7. Outside, Williams. Pass to Collins. Herder with it. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Strus. The 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Outside, Williams. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's foul number 2 for him. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And Cleveland with a change here too. Allen's checked in. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Garland against White. Pass to Williams. Pure from three-point range. Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Smith right side. Back to White. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Hunter, a screen on White. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Williams. Back to White. That one goes in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Hunter passes to Allen. Over Williams. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Smith. Here's Phillips. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hunter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Strus. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Phillips. Collins with a screen on Strus. Outside, Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. And Giddey's subbed in for Phillips. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Garland. The free throw drops for Williams.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Cavaliers trail by 13. Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. Fires the three. Chicago with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now. Williams finds Giddey. Here's Buzelis. The open shot, White. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 13. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by White.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Jerome passes to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Now here's Allen. Covered by Vucevic. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
And here is Williams. Outside Giddey. From in close. Soft touch off the glass.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. Pass to Jerome. Allen with a screen on Giddey. Hunter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Jerome. From deep, Mobley. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Giddey. Rejected by Allen. Here's Hunter. Buzelis grabs the board.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
For the Cavaliers, Strus, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. passes to Hunter. Here's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Oh, no good. Cavaliers trail by 14. Outside Hunter. And ball's over to help. Allen outside. Mobley finds Strus. Back to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Garland with the ball, and it's Giddey picking him up, and the shot is good by Garland.
Every season, Darius Garland gets more confident, especially in that scoring ability.
Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Ball right side. White for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Garland. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Donovan Mitchell. What do you have, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of things looking well. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Chicago making their last shot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Mobley. Okoro is checked in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Hunter. Chicago with a rebound.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kobe White.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Phillips. Going inside. Now White. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. White's got 37. And here comes Cleveland. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Collins. Hunter passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Terry, the pass to White.
Cleveland foul. Tom Durant. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Chicago. Kobe White. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. White hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Porter with it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe White.